So this is a Nikon A1000. So you can see here, it has a 35 times zoom, so you can really go out there and zoom in on things. It's got a 4K ultra high definition, which means you can record in 4K. This only does it at 30 frames per second though, so not bad, but I would prefer 60 frames so you could do 4K slow motion. It's got electronic viewfinder, so you can put a dot on something and follow it, and then it has a touchscreen screen, so you don't have to like use the knobs to travel or navigate the menus, so you can just click on it. It also has some Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and can connect with your Android device or iPhone, and it has an HDMI cable that you can attach to it as well. That's just the brand for SSD cards. Yeah, SDXC. So this is how it looks. You get your manuals. Here are your cables. So it uses USB-A, which I prefer USB-C to a regular USB. Comes with a little strap so you don't drop it. Little strap. Here's your charging. So this is how you would charge it. This is actually just a power brick. Basically, most cameras, you take out the battery. There's like a little gap here. You put the battery in and it charges. But this camera looks like you just plug the battery in and you actually just charge it through the cable. They don't charge externally. So for me, that's okay because we only have one battery. But if you have multiple batteries, it's kind of sucks because you can't charge your battery and then switch it and then charge the other one. It has to be charged in the camera. So I would say that's a negative about this product. So this is the actual camera itself. So there you go. It's got this little tag on it. Premium zoom, superb design. So yeah, I guess that just shows the specs of the zoom. It is a 16 megapixel camera with a BSI CMOS sensor. You can also see that it has a 4.3 to 151 millimeter. And then it says a 35 times zoom. And yeah, 4K. Let me just take this off for now. This is actually where you would put your you put it here like that, and then you just loop it around. I'm not going to use this, so I'm not going to put it on. So for starters, down here you got a little place where you take it out and you put your battery in. So let's do that now. So this is the battery, 3.7 volt at 1050 milliamps. So we got the SD card, it's a 128. So there you go. All you have to do is, it's down here. Oh, it's the other way, this way down, I guess. Yep. And just clicks into place. So there you go. So to close it, you just make sure you put that latch back to the right. And then to turn it on, you just have this on off button right here. And then it boots up. So choose your time zone. We're gonna go ahead and set this up. Okay, it's already where we are. Date and time. Oh, it is 6, what is it? 18. You see it, you can click here, but you can also click here. 18, 21, there it is, 16, 8. And then you just hit OK. Yes. Yes, the camera popped out. So one of the features I really like about this is that this actually pops out. You can go down or up on a hinge. So if I was shooting, like, let's say we're filming something near the lower part of the engine, you could look down onto it. Or let's say we're filming something above, you could put it up and film above it with the camera. And then one of the better features I like about this camera is this can go all the way down. Show yourself on the camera. So with that zoom, so if you're left-handed, you can use this to zoom in. Yeah, you can use this right here to zoom in. Or if you're like me, I think it's this one, this button right here. So it's left or right-handed. And with this really goes far. See how long that is? So if you look at the camera, we'll look at the TV as a preference. You can see how really close it can zoom in. That's really close. You can see the pixels on the screen. So then you got your playbacks, your menus, your menu, delete, record, your dial wheel. Here's your presetting. So right now the green is like automatic. And then you got some other presets. Program auto. You got stutter priority. Or it's not shutter priority, aperture priority, manual, short movie show, scene, and creative mode, and then back to auto mode. So I'm probably going to shoot in auto. I'm not really a photographer, so I'm not sure what most of those settings are. So here you get your flash. So it just pops up. That's your flash for the camera. So if you're taking in low light, you also got a little eye thing here where you can look through and you can see it. When you look through it, you see that there's a sensor right here that if you put your finger over it, it turns this off. This button also turns off this the screen right here. So that's pretty much the camera itself. It just says here Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So right here is where you can screw in things like this. So I'm gonna turn this off for now. So it just retracts, closes everything so you don't scratch it. So I also got this just to have something to hold it with. So It's another tripod, but it's a better one because you can move the legs. Let's say like grab onto something, you know, now it's on me, I can move around. You know, if you're doing shots where in nature or something, you can wrap this around a tree or wrap it around something, but then also you can hold it like a regular mount. I got a GoPro one because we also have a GoPro, which we're recording on now. So this is a thing we bought earlier, so that you can use camera gear on GoPro stuff. So if I do this and just put this here, now I can use our GoPro. Oh, I could use the GoPro in here, but I could also use this camera, and I can also use our Insta360 camera. But for now, for my purpose of this, I'm going to be using it on the camera. So now you have it like that. My only issue with this camera in particular is you can't really see yourself when you're doing selfies or something, but that's fine. So like I said, you can stand it up, you can wrap it around things, you can tilt it, you can get as low as you want to get that perfect shot.